Hello everyone. Today, you'll see some of the most thrilling stories of ship launches. We've gathered incredible footage from ports and shipyards across the world's seas and oceans, from majestic and ceremonial moments to embarrassing fails and disastrous crashes. Welcome aboard. Let's get it on. Italy witnesses a remarkable blend of the past and present with the launch of the new multi-purpose amphibious assault ship Trieste from the Castellammare di Stabia shipyard, one of the oldest still operating shipyards in the world, established in the 18th century. The Jeff Boat Shipyard, located in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and founded in 1838, had been the largest builder of inland vessels in the United States for decades, specializing in large dry cargo and tank barges. However, the changing market eventually caught up with the historic company. In the spring of 2018, the last barge bearing the famous Jeff Boat brand was launched from its docks. The launch of a new 90-foot expedition yacht in the port of Ann Cortez, Washington, ended in absolute disaster. Just minutes after the luxurious vessel, worth $6 million, was lowered into the water, it tipped onto its left side and quickly sank to the bottom. According to a representative of the shipbuilding company, which had built 35 vessels in the past, the issue was with the platform supporting the yacht's left stern. It may have suddenly slipped off the edge of the launching ramp, causing the yacht to tilt sharply to the left. For a light vessel, this sudden tilt became critical.
Hey! Calamagno, attention forward. Yes, we're going forward. Rocco, ons naar beneden.
The scale and complexity of certain maritime operations are simply astonishing. A prime example is the launching and assembly of a stationary oil platform by engineers and workers in the South China Sea near the coast of Vietnam.
See it moving.
Such a sight could easily rival the launch of a cruise ship or a warship. Self-elevating drilling rigs are colossal floating factories, sometimes towering more than 100 meters, with the entire structure weighing tens of thousands of tons. A tugboat taking part in the USS Cleveland's water launch was too close and got swept up by a small tsunami.
Did he? Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Knew that was going to happen.
The tension's high as workers release the inclined launch rails, letting the 26,000-ton container ship glide forward under its own weight. All that's left is to hope the calculations were correct. In a tragic incident at the port of Colón, Panama, two 400-ton cranes were used to unload the 40-meter super yacht Tecnomar Nadara. However, despite these precautions, the yacht was severely damaged when the crane pulley system unexpectedly failed, causing the vessel to crash hard onto the deck. Launching of vessels at the Ferris Smith shipyard in Westerbroek, Netherlands. Established in 1910, the company designs and builds bulk carriers, tankers and specialized vessels with a deadweight capacity of up to 30,000 tons. The steep tilt made the launch of the Clipper at the Romanian shipyard in Galati even more thrilling. The Shahab Oman, a three-masted sail and motor ship, was built for the Royal Navy of Oman to serve as a training vessel. It has a crew of 58 and can also accommodate 34 cadets or passengers on board. Taking it slow doesn't always mean things will go smoothly. That lesson was learned at a shipyard in Jakarta, Indonesia. They carefully lowered the ship's stern first, but then things went wrong. The guys in the video, though, were just excited to capture some great footage. Quantum-class cruise liners have just made their debut by leaving the giant dock in Papenburg, Germany. This dock, with a volume of 4.72 million cubic meters, ranks 5th among the world's largest buildings and structures by usable volume. Such vast dimensions are needed to build the largest ships on the planet. The Quantum of the Seas, at 347 meters long, can accommodate 4,905 passengers and 1,500 crew members. The onboard facilities are mind-blowing. Aside from pools, cinemas, and casinos, there's also a rock climbing wall and a skydiving simulator. It appears that when this fishing vessel was launched in Taiwan, more attention was given to its decoration than to engineering calculations. The ballast was poorly positioned, leading to a dangerous list, but thankfully, it didn't result in any major issues and didn't stop the boat from being commissioned. Another tragic incident involving a crane and faulty rigging took place in Buenos Aires. When a beautiful Altamar 64 motor yacht worth at least $500,000 was being loaded onto a ship for delivery to Dubai. However, instead of making its way to its owner, the yacht sank in Argentina. After being recovered by divers, it was found the entire lavish interior was destroyed beyond repair. In the town of Foxhol, a Dutch shipyard launches a powerful cement carrier, stretching 66 meters in length and 12.8 meters in width. The splash from its launch creates an impressive wave, delighting spectators on the shore. These ships come with specially sealed holds and equipment for loading and unloading powdered materials, including cement, aluminium oxide, and gypsum. This particular vessel, named Caballo Galiceno, was constructed to supply oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico. The launch of heavy barges and tankers is truly impressive. Those on deck better hold on tight to keep their balance. A disastrous attempt to launch a boat from a South African beach. Now they'll need to figure out how to rescue the SUV. This $16 million rescue vessel was built by the Lung Te shipyard for the Hong Kong Fire Department. At 40 meters long, it boasts an impressive self-righting feature, which prevents it from capsizing even in severe weather conditions. Equipped with a stabilizing lever that adjusts between 0 and 19 degrees, the ship can automatically return to an upright position if it starts to tilt. An epic test for a rescue lifeboat, a free fall from a height of 40 meters. This 11-meter aluminium search and rescue vessel, designed in the Netherlands, can carry up to 70 passengers. The free-fall lifeboat is designed for rapid emergency evacuation. Typically mounted on a ship's side, it slides down a ramp when deployed, hitting the water some distance away with strong forward momentum. But to take advantage of its capabilities, the lifeboat must first be installed on the vessel, which isn't always easy on the first try. This river adventure is off to a really rough start. The ship repair didn't go as planned at the shipyard in Spain. HMS Anson, a British submarine named after the admiral who sailed around the world in the 18th century, is now in its final preparations before the first dive. The submarine belongs to the Astute class, the most advanced type in the UK Navy. It's powered by a nuclear reactor that requires no refueling for 25 years and can reach speeds of up to 30 knots. With its air and water purification system, HMS Anson is capable of circumnavigating the globe without ever having to surface. A truly unique way to experience a water launch is by hopping aboard an amphibious tour bus. This crazy mode of transportation is becoming more and more popular worldwide. In Rotterdam, for example, roughly 50,000 people take these canal tours every year. In Budapest, Hungary, the river ride runs 3 to 4 times daily year-round, as it transitions between the streets and the Danube River. Ironically, despite its regular routes, emergency services still get occasional calls from alarmed locals thinking the bus has plunged into the water. The El Coquille is a unique hybrid of a container and roll-on, roll-off ship, purpose-built for wheeled cargo transport. Running on liquefied natural gas, it achieves a 36% reduction in CO2 emissions compared to conventional fuels. At 220 meters long, this vessel can accommodate 300 refrigerator containers and approximately 400 vehicles. A beautiful ceremony for a beautiful vessel. The Sunflower Ferry, built for routes between Japan's islands, is leaving the shipyard in Shimonoseki. The boat turned out to be too heavy a load for the small crane. It could have ended in disaster, but to the operator's credit, he saved the day. The crane stayed on the dock, and the boat finally made it into the water. The true giant CM Ashanti has just been launched from the Croatian shipyard in Rijeka. This car carrier can hold up to 7,000 vehicles in its cargo holds. The ceremony for launching the new PSV World Diamond took place at a shipyard in Romania. This multi-purpose vessel, with a deadweight of up to 6,300 tons, is designed for transporting various types of cargo and for ferrying crews to offshore drilling platforms. The World Diamond is also equipped with firefighting systems and equipment for recovering oil products from the water's surface. A dramatic, uncontrolled launch off the side slipway. The combined forces of gravity, inertia, and hydrodynamics generated a stunning wave as the Ruben Lasker research vessel was launched in 2012. This vessel was commissioned by the US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which is part of the Department of Commerce.
I'd rather stand there when the wave comes over here and go get wet.
Sometimes, shipbuilders use a steep side slipway, creating an especially dramatic launch into the water. The launch of brand new tugboats, the hard-working heroes on rivers around the world. Building pontoon bridges is a key skill and crucial task for engineering troops. Their history dates back to the mid-19th century, when Austrian engineer Karl von Barago designed the first floating bridge model. Advanced technologies like the US Army's improved ribbon bridge, developed by the US Army Mobility Equipment Research and Development, make it possible to set up a functional river crossing in minutes, even in high-speed currents. This bridge system is designed to bear the loads of heavy military equipment, with a load-bearing capacity of 70 tons for tracked vehicles and 96 tons for wheeled vehicles. Another innovation is the M3 amphibious bridge and ferry system, which operates by using floating amphibious vehicles with a 4x4 wheel setup. These vehicles can either act as individual ferries carrying up to 20 tons, or combine to link together to form larger pontoon bridges. An unconventional ship built to offer a range of services for offshore platforms, including transporting goods on the open deck and extinguishing fires at oil rigs. The cable burning ritual, an impressive touch to give the moment a real sense of celebration. This is a test dive of another submarine from the same class, Audacious. During the trial in the Devonshire dock, the 7,400-ton sub was tested for its stability and the performance of all its onboard systems. The launch ceremony for the Freedom-class coastal combat ships took place at the Marinette Shipyard in Wisconsin. As is tradition in the US, the ship's sponsor, usually a woman, addresses the vessel, officially names it, and smashes a champagne bottle over the bow. For instance, the LCS-23 was named Cooperstown in honor of baseball players who served in World War II.